Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. On the return, it's Perkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will take the field first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, like a Kevin Jones-type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like,
snags it, and there's running room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off again. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they get it down short of the first down marker.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Trying to establish the run. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. On play action. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Lockett. Finds his man. Powers through. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Selling the fake. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Looking for running room. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They'll play it safe and try for 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet.
Got him on the room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Third and long coming up.
You think that was at 6:16?
Answer my question, sir. Yes or no?
Without what you call it, you trying to tell me to say something that you're not going to understand. If you let me explain to you.
No. Answer my question.
I'm not answering nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. You ask me something I don't want to talk about, you're going to have a problem. Treat me as a hostile witness. You're not going to talk to me and tell me as a grown man what I have to do up here. I'm not finishing in the prison. You are.
Let's discuss with them.
It's a throw. It's Lockett. Extending the play. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Keeps it himself. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that block and start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Dang it, man.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. From the gun. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And is slipped just inside that right upright. That brings him to within 1.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got out of trouble, throws. Fires to the big fella. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play fake. Buying time to his right. Unleashes to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. This offense needs to put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just smothered on the play. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. On the ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lockett. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. K-State sends the punt team onto the field ready to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Plows through the defense. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Stepping to the right. Fires on the move. Lucky to get it off.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Turns it upfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Hokies are in the red zone. Working the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they did tack on the extra point. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Hand it to the back. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll ride the hot hand. Can't get him to the ground. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's blocking. Still looking. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on second and short. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. On target over the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Leaves him with the back. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Under pressure. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Moves the pocket. It's blocking. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Right down the middle. Gets rid of it.
And the defense catches a break on that one because he was open, and I think he was going to get the 1st down on that 3rd down. But, man, just lack of focus. Sometimes you want to run so fast when you're catching that ball and just lose focus for a second and drop that.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost 1 deep down the right side. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw one first. Makes a grab. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards out of the catch.
Man, one of the reasons this guy's dangerous is because if things get off schedule, he can still hurt you. There was no panic, right? He's not just going to take off and go running. He kept his focus downfield, spotted an open guy, and, man, delivered a strike.
Complete to the left. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the first down. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to pound their way in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. We talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock.
Did a good job really making the race localized. I mean, she was also very aggressive in taking it to Ron DeSantis around redistricting, and I think Weldon sort of coasting a little bit on his national kind of anti-Trump celebrity. She really hustled. So to me, one of the lessons here, and this is proven time immemorial, but one of the lessons for incumbents here is complacency will kill you.
Entering accessibility tab menu narration option is set to office selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
Your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 6 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the ball.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Play action on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're all over it. And it's a sack. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Sets his feet. It's Lockett. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Look out. Dumps it off in the flats. Could not make his way to the corner. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team, and he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Turning it on! And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of the first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it.
Oh.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Drops back on first down. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. When you pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Lockett. He's got him this time. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Second and long here. Quarterback keep. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And the returner can find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moves to his right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Quick give. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. As they get set to snap and time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside. It's Perkins. Got enough for the first down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Knocked down immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Left side is Harley. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Trying to establish the run. They were all over it. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's blocking. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rushes on. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Looks it in. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Give to the back. Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Pulls it in. Turns it on in midfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Needs it here on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Still running at the 40. Might have a chance. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Timeout
taken here. 2nd one called by Kansas State. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll ride him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Wildcats call their 3rd and final timeout. The The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Perkins. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And what a surprise. The offense will stay on the field to try it yet again on fourth down. 0 for 5 so far. Makes the grab past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down off to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out. And the Hokies want to move quickly. They'll run it. It's Perkins.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling out. You just can't do it better.
And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have raced the clock. They made no doubt about it. This was over.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to pass, it's Lockett. Blasted as he lets it go. Couldn't set his feet. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference.
And what is a laptop? You should.